Hi, guys. Welcome to the Faith and Family Finances or Healthy Finances part of my website. Today I want to talk to you about the theory of decreasing responsibility. So I had never heard of that, and I have to stop and think when I say it, so I don't get it all mixed up. I never heard of it before, and it makes a lot of sense um, after I learned about it. So I know that some of you guys may have not heard about this either. If you have, comment below where you learned about this. Did you learn about it in school? Did you learn about it um, from a representative? Where did you learn about this? If you already knew about it, if you didn't know anything about this, then definitely comment on there what your thoughts are about this. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to pop up this little slide here. Okay, hopefully you guys can all see that. A theory of decreasing responsibility. This is how life works. I mean, this is literally how life works. Um, on the left side over there, in the early years when you're just getting started out in life, you're an adult now, you're getting started, you've got a lot of responsibility, especially as you get married and you start having children. You've got your own financial things going on. You got your car payment, maybe you've got rent, you've got a house payment, and then you get married, you may have two car payments, house payment, um, rent, whatever. You've got all of these things. You've got your cell phone bills, and then kids come along. You've got some more expenses. You've got diapers. You've got clothes you've got to buy for everybody because they're growing and they grow out of their clothes really fast. So you got a lot more debt in the early years. And not necessarily debt, but yeah, we do have a lot more debt in the early years, but we do have a lot more responsibilities for our income to go right on back out. I mean, we bring it in and then it goes right out. Maybe y'all feel that. Y'all feel me on that one? You're going paycheck to paycheck. You're like, oh my goodness, where's all my money going? And then, you want to eat out. You want to do some different things. So you have a certain lifestyle that your family has gotten accustomed to. And some of you may be working, your both spouses are working, and you've got both those incomes coming in. And so your life is um, geared towards both of those incomes. And if something were to happen to one of those incomes, it's going to be devastating for a lot of families. Maybe there's a stay-at-home mom, and that's awesome. But I think I posted on my Facebook page what the worth is of a stay-at-home mom. You are worth a lot of money because I mean you're doing all the housework, you're keeping the kids, you're making sure everything is taken care of. And if the other person had to pay somebody to do that, they would have to pay a lot of money. So you're worth a lot of money. And if something were to happen to the person who stays at home, then the person working is going to have to find a way to pay someone to do those things. So early years, early years in adulthood, you got a lot more responsibility. And if something were to happen to one or the other of you, how is that going to affect your lifestyle? How is that going to affect you keeping up with your bills, keeping up with the things that you are responsible for? So that's what we talk about with income replacement. A lot of people say life insurance, but we call it income replacement because it's more than just covering a funeral expense. What happens? I mean, you're devastated. You get probably 2 bereavement days from your job when someone passes away. What if you need more time than that? What if you need more time to figure out what are we going to do with the kids? What are we going to do now? How am I going to work through the situation? If you have income replacement, the appropriate income replacement, which we try to find for you, um, then that's one thing you don't have to worry about. You've got a lot going on at that time, but that's one thing that we can take off your mind. And we bring you in that money to help supplement what you're needing right now to cover while you're figuring everything else out. So that's what it happens in the early years. So you've got a lot of responsibility and not a lot of money. So you may not have a huge savings account. You may not have a huge 401k. You may not have a huge retirement account sitting there to pull from at that point. That's what we want to build as we're going through this. So during that time, we want to make sure you're covered, that your family is covered. Your income is replaceable while they're figuring out what happens. Then, as we get through the years, the kids are going to grow up and they're going to move out, we hope. You're going to be paying off your debt. If you work with us, we're going to help you get your debt paid off faster, um, and get that mortgage paid off. You're gonna have less expenses on those on that side. Your most expense or your highest expense will probably be healthcare. So we do need to think about healthcare. As you get older, healthcare gets more expensive. So we do have that to think about as we plan for your future. But as we plan for your future, we want to help your investments, your retirement grow. We want to have you to have that nest egg sitting there waiting for you to retire. And you're not going to need that life insurance anymore. You're not going to need that coverage. Maybe you're going to need a little bit, but you won't need what you needed early on in your adult years. So, what we want to do, we're probably the only life insurance company that tells you that we want to teach you how to build up your worth and your wealth so that you don't need life insurance when you retire. And we want to get you to the point where you can retire and you're not having to work in years past what you want to work. Or if you want to work, you're doing something fun that you love and you're doing it because you want to do it, not because you have to do it. So that's what the theory of decreasing responsibility is. You're going to have less responsibility, um, money wise, as you get older, but we want you to have the money you need to live on because you got to think of inflation. Things cost a lot more now than they even did a year ago. That's pretty sad. But even when I was graduating from high school and graduating from college, things are a lot more expensive now than they were then. I mean, who knew that milk was going to cost what it costs now? When my parents were younger, when my mom and dad were growing up, gas was nowhere near the amount that it is now. Milk was not as expensive. So think we when we factor in what you need to have for retirement, which is your FIN number, your financial independence number, we can figure that for you. We factor in inflation into that. So we make sure that you don't just get to your retirement and go, oh no, wait, everything costs more, so I don't have enough saved. So if you want to talk any more about that, I'd love to sit down and talk to you for about 30 minutes or so on what we do for families and how we can help you out. I appreciate you tuning in to this video. Um, I'd love to answer any questions. I will put my links um, so that you can contact me. And I appreciate you checking in. I will see you later. Stop share so I can stop the record. See you later.